This is my new place. I guess it's time I update everybody on YouTube. This is why I took the place. You see the lustrous, large patio I have as I live out the summer in St. Catharines, Ontario, waiting for my real life to begin. The situation I'm in is intellectually illogical. I went to Ottawa, was there for 3 months. I did everything right in order to reach the Prime Minister, in order to reach Queen Elizabeth, in order to get what I wanted done when I was there. And I have one person that has the ability to make a difference, pull strings, to do something to improve my life, to help somebody in Canada. And they don't do anything. They live their life day by day, knowing I'm there, knowing by the touch of a button they can help. Even though they offer to help and then ignore the offer. And I'm stuck taking long walks to consume my day, to pass the time away because of all the waiting I need to do, because of the inferiority of the people around me. I feel like I'm in a movie with Johnny Depp, Transcendent. I'm really that girl, and I'm not faking the part. And living in a world of people that don't understand my nanotechnology, my view of everything beneath my feet. This is why I'm on a balcony that's above ground level, because I've earned it. So I'm going to take a walk this afternoon, a long walk down to the bus station to buy myself a 10 ride pass and then walk back. And I just wanted to show what I look like with my hair up in the back. I just need to be in a military uniform. I need to send this video over to Theodore Berger, MIT, knowing that he's in the process of preparing to do his tests on the first human subject. And I have solutions for him. And well, the only way I can help him is if he actually responds to his faxes and emails. And if he had people working for him that would know to tell him this is important, you should probably talk to this person. The only other solution is to walk into his life in person and have him look up at me and smile on his face and say to me at love at first sight, "You can have whatever you want." And I look at him and say, "I know, but I'm not here for me, I'm here for you." Anyways, the point is I just should do an update, which is what I'm doing by recording this for myself. I really need a staff. I need a camera guy, because the part of the documentary, the part of my work is having a camera with me all the time to note how unique I am and how individual my life is. Because it's a funny story, watching the world walk with me, watching me walk off the earth. Right now I'm in hiatus. I'm taking a break, time out, because I'm thoroughly devastated in the efforts I've made for the things I've done right. Watching the system, the environment I'm in around me, consume my brain in a negative manner, eat at what is right, and produce something that is wrong, and intrinsically need to be taught the difference so they can feel some burden and guilt and embarrassment for being potheads rather than IV drug users or heroin addicts. It's an Ivy Leagues joke, forget it. It's a doctor thing, you have to understand. So the point is, I was working on writing a second part, which is part 3 to the series, with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan and You've Got Mail. And the world's biggest bookstore got torn down before I could do the documentary portion, the history and the research I was doing about the man that created that business and what it was about. I couldn't put that portion in to my work while the store stood open and was still earning profit. It's gone. That moment, this pivotal to my work, is important to the Library of Congress, where my movie work would go, for 2 reasons. One, because of the world's biggest bookstore, which it literally was when the doors were opened. And of course, Canada's a pretty good country to assume that a bookstore like that would be in, because we have long winters, lots of cold weather, and people in this country like to educate themselves, or at least they think they're getting education, that we were book readers. Obviously, with that building gone now, we are no longer book readers. There's a loss of advancement in the society. They are no longer progressing or changing or upgrading to the 12-year advancement of the European society. They're stagnating, refusing to change. I have been put through 2 surgeries as a guinea pig in this place instead of being given the proper procedure the first time, because they refuse to change and update themselves to the advancements of medicine and what's available to give people. And it's not okay to do that. And this bookstore had some value to my work and to that history of this place and these people that I can't tell now. And instead of using drugs and drinking and sleeping around promiscuously and going insane mentally, covering myself in tattoos and re-piercing my body to death, I've just taken time out. I've isolated myself. I just lie in bed and hang out on my computer a lot, talk to myself, read. I'm resting because of all the efforts, the things I've done right, and understanding that in the last 8 years since Heath Ledger died, that it's not me. I'm not the one with the problem. It's the society around me. It's the people that I've turned to ask for help from, that are incapable of being able to provide because they can't think like I do. They can't see the world the way I do. And they won't stop long enough to let anybody tell them anything so they can change the way they think. And now it's too late. You can't put the building back up. They put up restaurants, I think. Food, eating, everything's about the stomach. Terrible. So I'm utterly forlorn and at a loss over the loss of that building. Yes, we can build the new world's biggest bookstore, but it's not the same. The ghosts of the place, the building's history has been consumed by a big huge ball that hit a wall and made a hole in the ground where they're putting up something else. And I can't get my friend in Ottawa to embrace me and love what they look at and want to go back to work or want to help make a difference faster. So I'm just exercising a lot. It's going to spend July at the gym, swimming, waiting for my real life to begin until it gets cold enough that I need to make another decision, to make another move on the chessboard of life to get me somewhere, to get results, which ultimately will get me, to Perth, to that dirt road, that moment to myself with a Matilda on the back of a horse and a kettle when I'm walking down the road that still has no cement, consumed by cars, fast pace, out of Hollywood. Still waiting for somebody to kiss me, hold my hand, make my foot turn. So all I can do is live in the neurosis of myself. So that's my update for everybody. I am naughty and nice. I am crazy. I am beautiful. I am woman. Hear me roar. This is my new place. This is my patio. I'll take you back inside and I'll show you the rest of the little place. If you were not used to small, confined spaces, this is not the place for you to live. It would drive you crazy. This is the kitchen. This is the stove. This is the cupboard area. This is the beautifully tiled floors. One of the reasons I took it. This is the beautifully tiled bedroom floor. One of the reasons I took it. There. The closet, my mess, the towels, food rack, dirty laundry bag. Patrick Prezzo framed in photographs against my window. I'm going to put a poster up there against the wall and a poster over here and a poster on my door to make it more friendly. There's my beach bag ready to go. Blankets, lotion, brush, stuff. This is my confined space until the other shoe drops. I'm going to go take my walk now. That's my update for everybody. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've updated, but I'm getting tired of walking around with the camera by myself on me trying to do this. So I've taken time off from being on camera and trying to share my story and trying to spread progress. So that's my thing. Of course, you can leave comments and leave suggestions for what you'd like to hear me ramble on about as myself, to see if you can understand what I mean or what I've meant by what I've said after I've said it and you've watched it. Oh well, anyways, that's my thing. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, Superwoman, Now TV Canada.